Well, hello everyone, Lock Garden Bird Lady here, coming to you guys with a quick video with my main man Casper, and we have Danny. And in this video, I just wanted to talk about a supplement that I give my parrots. It is called bee pollen. So let's jump right into it. Just excuse my energy in this video. I've been up all night. I was down here taking care of the birds, getting ready to give them their bee pollen. I just decided to do a video on it. So please excuse my energy. You know I'm usually a lot liver than this, but I'm just really tired. Really tired. Alright, so if this isn't your first time stopping by my channel, thank you so much for returning. If this is your first time, welcome. I hope that you do decide to join the family and stay by hitting that subscribe button and ringing that bell. What are you doing, sir? This is a very diverse channel. You probably clicked on it because of the parrots, but I talk about all type of things in this channel. I never know what I'm going to post about until like the day that I record. So yeah. Every video that I post, I do post a video with the intention of being informative, so maybe that you can learn something while you're here, or you can teach me something down in the comment section below. But in this video, I want to talk about bee pollen. I'm going to try to get through this video with Casper, but as you can see, he's very antsy right now. He is just being a cockatoo. So I'm going to try, I have notes here, so I'm going to try to make this video really quick. I couldn't find a lot of studies on bee pollen and parrots when I first started giving them bee pollen. My avian vet actually recommended that I give bee pollen to Casper because when I first got him, Casper was really prone to respiratory infections, and I'm like, is there something that I'm doing wrong? I have, you know, the humidifier, I keep the cage clean, you know, I keep him, you know, showers on a regular basis to where he won't be all dusty and everything. I try to keep the air very clear where he won't, and I try to keep him, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I try to keep him warm to where he won't get too cold. I keep him away from breezes, things like that. So I'm like, what am I doing wrong? He's like, well, you know, it could be the things that he experienced in his past, so we have to build his immune system back up. So he recommended bee pollen. He recommended that just to help strengthen. He's trying to get my ring, you guys. He loves the sparkly, so that's why he keeps going for my fingers, because he's trying to get my ring. I probably will have to take it off just so that I can be able to focus in this video. So bee pollen has a lot of wonderful properties. I even give them the Tutti Frutti purchase, and this is one from Danny's Travel Cage. This is a Tutti Frutti perch. They do not last long. They are edible purchase. They are edible purchase, and my birds do eat these, and they have bee pollen in them. So yeah, this, like I said, this is a smaller one, but I have larger ones in Casper's cage, of course, for him, and they don't last long at all. They love the, I think this is the watermelon flavor. Yeah, they love the watermelon flavor more than anything, but they like come in different flavors, but it has bee pollen in it. So I found these perches, and this is the only purchase besides the heated purchase. These are the only purchase that I use for them. I go through a lot of them because they really like the way that they taste, and they like eating them. So I give them those, and let's just talk about what bee pollen is. There are several ways to give it to. There are several types of bee pollen. Bee pollen is the powdery substance on a flower. It's usually used to fertilize other flowers, and it is mixed with enzymes from the actual bees, and so then you get these little granules here of bee pollen. Not all bee pollen is created equally. Usually, if it's really inexpensive, then might not be locally sourced, and you may really want to look into it. I only get the locally sourced bee pollen because it's supposed to be pesticide free, where bees, they don't it's from beekeepers, from local beekeepers, and they have like orchards and farms and everything where they actually monitor what their bees are taking in, and it's pesticide free pollen. So I only get the locally sourced, and it is a superfood. I'm just gonna try to read this. It is a superfood. Bee pollen is a superfood. It includes protein, amino acids, enzymes, coenzymes, vitamins, minerals, and fatty acids. So all this is good for the upbuilding of your parrots. I'm about to start taking it in more often myself. I don't give it to my parrots every single day. Except for when they're molting. When they're molting, I usually give it to them every single day. When they're not molting, I give it to them maybe 2 or 3 times a week. So it's actually known, bee pollen is known to be beneficial to parrots because it does help their feathers and it does help their plumage, and it actually brings in brighter colors for your parrots. So if you have parrots that have problems with self-mutilation or plucking, then it is a very good supplement to give your parrots, especially if they have self-mutilation problems and plucking problems. Make sure if you're getting it for your parrots, and it's going to be locally sourced, usually from a health food store. That's the best place to get it. That's the only place I get my bee pollen. I was going to do Amazon, but I just decided, like I said, to support the local beekeepers and farmers, and to support, the health food market in my family. It needs to be raw, not heated, no added minerals. And the granules, they are a lot better than the powdered kind, because sometimes the powdered kinds, they have, it's just a better closer look at the granules. Sometimes the powdered kinds are heated and they have other ingredients in it. So yeah, so just want to do a really short video about bee pollen and how it can help our parrots. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, you like this kind of content, please give me a thumb up, let me know, or leave a comment in the comment section. And as usual, toodaloo, bye bye.